School's back in session. Welcome back, boils and ghouls, to Lord Adam, Lord of the Underworld, is back to Ghoul Spook-tacular. Cause what's not scarier than going back to school? I mean, you have detention, being expelled from school. Memories. Don't make me use this on your knuckles. Ow! Tonight we have some scene clips from some cult classics that'll get you in the mood to get back to school. So get your pencils sharpened. Some of you kids don't even know what pencils are. And you even get to go to the prom if you're a lucky girl. Like this one, she looks like a drag queen. And speaking of drag queen, have you heard the new song by Pop Messenger Herman called Drag Queen? It's a song that'll really get you in the mood to get all dressed up and get ready to go to your prom. Whether you're a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. Herman. The song is called Drag Queen and it's available on his website right now. www.herman.com. Our first film tonight will get you ready to go to the prom. From 1976, entitled Carrie, directed by Brian De Palma. This film has an all-star cast, and it stars Sissy Spacek as Carrie White, a 16-year-old girl, and they pick on her when one day she's in the shower in the gym locker room when she runs into her little friend. See how this first scene by Carrie makes you feel. Plug it up, plug it up, plug it up, plug it up. Girls can be so cruel, don't you think? Everybody's got a talent, but this girl's a little creepy. And her mother's even creepier. Watch this next scene from 1976, Carrie.
I've been invited to the prom. Prom? I mean, all the kids think I'm funny. I don't want to be. I want to be normal. I want to start to try and be a whole person before it's too late for me. He's going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you. Laugh at me. You can stay here with me. I don't want to stay with you, Mommy. Look, I'll answer the door and I'll tell him that you're sick. I'll tell him that you changed your mind. Sit down. Be quiet.
Check out this next scene where Carrie goes to the prom. Watch this. Poor Carrie White. Watch what happens next. I bet you can't wait to your prom this year at school. Let's watch this final scene from Carrie to see how it all turns out. Let it be a lesson to you. Don't assume that your friends don't have mystical powers. Well, we're done with her. Let's move on to the next film, shall we? School's Out, which brings me to our next film clips tonight. From 1981, Graduation Day by director Herb Freed. This dark tale is about a small town in California where athlete Laura Ramstead collapses during a race from a cardiac embolism. Her sister travels in from out of town to stand in at her graduation ceremony. But weeks before graduation, students are being picked off by some unknown serial killer. Graduation Day from 1981.
Hey, give me my ball.
How'd you like that clip? Before I show you the next clip, I'm going to take a little bite of an apple here that one of my students gave to me. This one has a worm in it. They must be trying to be the teacher's pet. I've had that happen before. Why did the teacher's eyes cross? Because she couldn't control her pupils. What do you do if a teacher rolls her eyes at you? You pick them up and roll them back at her. One last one for the road before we get back to our film. What did the ghost teacher say to the class? look at the board, and I'll go back through it again. I don't want to make you die from laughing. Speaking of dying, graduation day from 1981.
Excuse me. I didn't know anyone was here.
You wouldn't believe how awful they were to her. They just stuck her on the ground and pretended like she never existed. But I set it straight. Now they're all dead and gone. I'm glad you're the one that's here, Anna. I want you to be the first one to kiss the bride. The bride? Well, sure, we're going to get married just after graduation, just like we planned. I thought you loved her. What kind of a sister are you? She's your own flesh and blood. You want to try to hurt my Lord, don't you? Admit it. Come on, Ann. I'm going to have to teach you, too.
What did you think about that scene? Let's see how this film ends, shall we? Graduation day from 1981.
You did. Woke her up. What a shame you woke up Anne in the middle of the night.
Well, if you ask me, that was a pretty creepy film about kids getting murdered, and then again, all films about kids getting murdered is a creepy film. Alright, well, I'm done with you now. Let's move on to our third and final film, shall we? Hell Night from 1981, directed by Tom D. Simone, starring Linda Blair. This movie is about a bunch of college students who attend a costume party, like this guy here, and then they have to satisfy a pledge by going and staying overnight at a manor that is haunted.
In order to be a member of Alpha Sigma Rho, one has to do what? Mr. Reed?
To stay in Garth Manor one night, Mr. President.
Owned by Raymond Garth, a man who murdered his wife and his 3 disfigured children. Folklore says that 2 of the children, their bodies were never found.
And don't try climbing the fence. You might cut your nuts off.
And the pledges must stay overnight in the manor. Take a look at Hell Night from 1981. Ooh, he's creepy.
Think they're downstairs for the night.
I hope so, but I doubt it. I think they're sneaking around outside watching us.
You think so? Well, what do you think's out there? Hey, Peter, I'm They're gonna do this all night.
Oh, we're back. What about that scene clip from Hell Night? Poor Linda Blair, she doesn't know what to do. She's being chased around this abandoned manor by some disfigured person. No offense. Watch how Linda Blair fares. Hell Night from 1981. While I take a look at your grades, but you're just as scary.
The pond. You should have seen him, man. He was like an actor.
Well, that's the end of our show. Please stay tuned for our next episode coming at you in October. Until then, please add me to your Facebook and Twitter. And always remember to have warm, wet dreams of me, Lord Adam, Lord of the Underworld, signing off until I see you again. Bye.